Welcome everybody. Welcome to Qigong Live Online. This is the beginners program today. So we just did in the advanced class, we were talking about poor circulation. So we're going to carry on a similar theme, and we're going to go into cold hands and cold feet because they can have slightly different ways that they can create it, and they're not exactly the same. It has an element in both of them because it's all about circulation, but it can have different causes. Yeah, we'll be on to the class first. And we'll talk a little bit about the TCM, about cold hands and cold feet, what they represent here. Very good. So roll back onto your thumbs. Bring your left hand underneath, right hand on top. Two thumbs, touch your two thumbs together. Go on, make a fist with your left hand, cover it with your right. Bring it towards your heart. Bring your hands down. And just one on the fist. Somebody asked me the other day, when you make a fist in martial arts, you make a fist with your right hand and cover it with your right. You quite often see people gong like that. Instead of fighting hands, their right hand, they've got it closed. But in TCM and in the monastery school that I teach, we have an open hand. So our fighting hand is open because we come in peace, and it covers our passive hand, which is active. Our passive hand's active, and we cover it with our fighting hand. Yeah, so we come in peace. That's what it represents. Where the other one is sometimes to do very, very martial. Yes, very good. So cold hands, cold feet. There's 5 different ways you can get this. You'll get it from Qi deficiency if you don't have enough energy in your body. You'll get it if you don't have enough blood in the body, like similar to the other one. You'll get blood deficiency. You'll get blood stasis, where the blood doesn't move. You can also get cold inside the meridians. You get cold in the meridians, actually the thermic temperature of cold inside it, and that'll give you cold hands and feet. And definitely Qi stagnation will give you cold hands and feet as well. We're going to do a couple of exercises that cover all of those all in one go. So I'll make it nice and easy for you. I'll give you a couple of exercises that pretty well wake up the whole lot. So if you think of the thermic temperature in your body, the 37 degrees temperature in your body, it's the second biggest use of power in your body to keep yourself warm. Yep. And so using that much power inside your body, you need to generate a lot of power. So a lot of it comes from the food we eat. We use food, the warming foods, and our body generates heat to keep us warm-blooded, which is an extraordinary feat in itself, to how it can do that, and regulates the temperature as well. So it stays at 37 degrees. I mean, how does the human body know how to do that? But that's another story. And so cold hands and cold feet, logically, if you think of your extremities right out to your feet and right out to your head for your hands and to your feet. Yeah. So if you go down to your feet, you go to the hand, it's the furthest way away from your center. So if you don't have enough blood, enough circulation, enough power, it's not going to get right out to the ends. So the ends are going to get cold. But if you have enough Qi and enough blood inside your body, it'll circulate right out to the extremities, and you won't have cold hands and feet. So that's basically it, but there's a lot more involved in why this is happening. Why are you not warm enough to do that? As I say, it can be Qi deficiency. We talk about kidneys now. Kidneys is our battery in our body where we store energy, not the two little kidney organs, the 2 big kidney meridians. They have like their power, like wet cell batteries. They're big, huge. When you have when you store energy in your car, like an electric car has big battery packs to store your car. Well, this is the same. We have big battery packs inside us as well. They're called the extraordinary vessels, and also stored in the kidneys as well. And so when your battery's full, then you're going to keep yourself warm because it generates enough power to keep you warm. But when your battery's a bit flat, it's going to have trouble doing that. So we're going to do an exercise that generates energy back into the kidneys and activates the kidneys to produce more heat. Now you'll notice after you do this exercise, you get warmer. That's that simple. And there's a second exercise, you're going to get really warm because it's designed to even heat you up even more. But what it does is get the Qi circulating. It gets the blood circulating. It takes away the blood stasis, which is like the bug stagnation where the blood's not circulating. It'll help with the cold. It'll drive the cold out of the meridians as well. And it'll help circulating the energy, which is to do with the liver stagnation. There you go. 2 exercises. And they're from 2 different systems. The first one is a warm-up exercise that I learned from my Chen master, and he taught me this exercise. I'm not 100% sure of the origin. A lot of Tai Chi warm-up exercises have the variety of this particular one, but I'll give it back where I learned it from, which was from a Chen master who taught me this exercise. Yep, and it's a simple rotation exercise. You rotate your hips, you rotate the hips, and as you do that, the hands come around. One hand comes up to your lungs, and the other one goes to your kidneys in the back. Yeah, so you hit your kidneys, the back of the hand, to the back of the hand. Yeah? You can use your fists, or you can use the back of your hand and the front of your hand. Yeah, and as you turn your hips around, it goes to the other side. So we have this idea going from one side to the other. One's hitting your lung, one lung, and the other, and the opposite kidney on the other side. And then when we go around the other way, we hit the other lung and the opposite kidney with the back. Yeah. So we're doing one kidney, one lung, and we're connecting the kidneys and the lungs together. Yeah. And now this is not happening by arms. I'm not moving my arms. I'm moving my hips. So my hips are moving, and my arms are just hanging, and I'm hitting my chest. And you can hear it's quite a heavy sound. Whoops! Actually, I've got to be careful for hitting my mic. Yeah. I have a mic here, so I just realised I'm banging my mic, so it won't be good for you, so we'll do this. Yeah, and you're banging yourself in the chest. And you hit your kidneys at the back. So I'm only slapping one side because I've got a mic on the other side. I don't want to back the mic. It'll go thud and you won't be able to hear anything, so I won't do that. Yeah, that's the exercise. Good. So we're hitting our kidneys. So when we hit our kidneys at the back, we hit the back of the hand to the kidneys, or we hit our fist to the kidneys, go around the other side. We're doing this here. That's the back of the hand. We use the fist. And we're energizing the kidneys, yeah? So we're waking the kidneys up, and we're connecting the kidneys with the lungs. Now, if you just stop now, how warm you've got instantly, yeah? And this is how potent this exercise is. You can do this for 5 minutes every day, warm yourself up, just do this exercise. Remember, it's coming from the kidneys. Let the arms relax, and you can hit yourself quite hard. It's like cool fast, so you're actually giving yourself a treatment while you're doing this, connecting the lungs, connecting the kidneys, warming up the kidneys, warming up the body. Helps the circulation. As soon as you start moving your hips like this, you start creating the circulation. The circulation changes as well. So you've got circulation going, you've got kidney energy, you've got chi moving, blood moving. Yeah, great exercise. And they use this in Chen style quite often as a warm-up exercise before you do Tai Chi. Yeah, and quite often they're going from side to side as well. So you've got this rocking from side to side at the same time. It's exercise, and it's a very good exercise for waking up all the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, your hips, your knees, your ankles, and your spinal column. So all of that's starting to move. The whole body's moving at once. It's sending energy through the whole body. Yep, nice and simple, just like that. Very cool. Okay, next one. So the next one is out of the Long Life Qigong system. And it's a particular exercise just for long life. And it's an exercise by itself. It's not part of a whole lot of other exercises. It's just one exercise for long life. And they believe if you did this exercise every day, 50 times a day, that you're going to live longer. I'm not guaranteeing you wouldn't, because it's a very strenuous exercise. But it actually creates a lot of movement of chi. And the reason it does that is because you're using the two biggest muscles in the body, your two thigh muscles. I'll show you what the exercise looks like first, and then I'll come back and I'll talk about it. So bring your hands to the front, close your fists. Yeah, it's called brushing the grass. You lower yourself down, open the hands, and you brush the grass back one way, and then your hands go up the back, then you brush the grass back the other way, and you stand up. Yeah, and you make your two fists again. Then you lower yourself down, brush the grass back, brush the grass forward, come up, two fists again. Yeah. So that's the exercise. We're going to do it again. We'll do a few more times of that. So as soon as we bend our knees, and we've been straightening up again, we're activating the biggest muscles in our body. And these big muscles need a lot of power. They also need a lot of blood. They need a lot of chi in them as well. So it creates the body to start circulating the chi in the blood. Yep. And because these are the biggest muscles, they use the most blood. So it creates a lot of power. When you engage your muscles, you engage yang chi. Yeah. Yang chi, which is the energy that you use for your muscles to give you muscle power. It's called yang chi. So this make your body start producing yang chi, because you're doing a very muscular exercise. Producing more you do it, the more yang chi you bring. Well, the yang chi is the heat in the body, of course, so that's going to take away the cold hands and cold feet, because it's going to get the circulation go, because it's producing more yang energy. It's producing more heat. Yep, nice and simple like that. Now, if you haven't done this exercise before, I advise you not to do too many stuff. Don't get too keen. because this exercise you won't thank me tomorrow if you do 10. We're going to do 10, but you want to build it up to about 50, if not even do it 100 every day. And this you can see, and after this, you'll see what I mean about how good you feel, yeah? So we'll just do 10. Now, the breathing for this exercise, bring your hands up, make 2 fists. You breathe, there's 2 out breaths, 1 in breath. So it goes, breathe out. I'm going to make it so you can hear it, but you don't breathe out through your mouth. I'm going to do it so you can hear it. It goes, hands go back, and again, and then breathe in. Close your fist in front. Breathe in. Now do this through your nose. 2 out, 2 in. Sorry, 2 out, 1 in. It's about 8, 9, and last one. And then bring your hands down. Very good. Now, can you see how hot you are now? So this generates a lot of heat inside your body. So, and it also, you need a bit of cardiovascular for this too, because you're using the biggest muscles, the heart starts pumping faster. It's like an energetic exercise, like going for a run. If you took your pulse right now, you feel your heart's increased quite substantial, yeah? So this is such a good exercise. Then as you want to build it up to 50 times a day, and so we just did 10, go slow with this, because tomorrow, if you did 20 or 30 today, if you've never done this before, tomorrow you'll be walking around like this, and you'll be going, oh, Peter caused me. Well, you'll blame me for your side legs, so don't be too over-enthusiastic with this, unless you already do, unless you're a cyclist, and you're already pumping these legs. It's a big exercise, because you're squatting right down, going right down, back, and coming forward, yeah? So there's a lot of engagement, a lot of muscles going on, so be okay with that, but build it up slowly. And I say, don't do this exercise at night time. You don't, and I know in America and Ohio it's at night time. Don't do this before you go to bed, because it'll start producing lots of energy and you won't be able to sleep because you have too much energy in the body. It won't show. This is a morning exercise, and you do it in the morning when you wake up. You do your stretching routine. Do this exercise in the morning. Give you lots of energy. There you go. So that's the 2. That's the first exercise. The second exercise. Actually, I might give you another one. Give you another one for your kidneys, just to help with this. When we talk about blood circulation, we did a couple of exercises for the blood circulation in the other class. I'll do another one for your kidneys, because quite often it can be just yang energy. We just don't have enough yang energy in the body. That's why we're not getting enough heat, because the yang energy is what creates the heat. So I'll do another one. I'll give you one. I'll stay with the long life. I'll give you, funny enough, the long life exercise produce more heat. So I'll give you another. This time we're going to use Zenfa, which is that way. You have 2 fists. Kufa is the slapping, which is a Twaina technique, Chinese massage technique. We're going to use the fist this time, and we're going to use the back. We're going to use the open, the whole part of your fist, and we're going to bang that against our kidney. So we're going to do that, and we're going to do it 60 times. Yep. And so you turn around. Well, I'm going to turn around so it shows you hitting your kidneys. Now, your kidneys are a bit high. They're up here. They're not down here. They're actually quite high. If you have a look at an anatomy chart and see where they are, they're quite high. And you're going to hit the fist, the fist part, and you're going to hit them like that. Yep, and you're going to count to 60 doing this. Yeah. Okay, here we go. There you go. I'm now hotter now. Still would be hot in Bali. It's already hot. So now what it's done is activated the chi. So you're stimulating the kidney organs. Remember, it's the meridians that have all the power, and the organs just have a particular function in TCM, but they're not the most important part. The most important part's the whole meridian. That's why you can do without one of the kidneys, because the meridian's still there. It doesn't go away, and it still does its function. So these exercises create lots of power, and I can feel a lot of warmth in the body now because of that. Also, you're also doing this with your arms. You're also whacking yourself with your arms, so you're exercising your arms too at the same time. So you've got that going on, so then you need more yang energy for the exercise. Now you're hitting your kidneys to activate your kidneys to produce more qi. So all of it in all is creating more yang energy. There you go. Simple ones today. Here's your nice simple exercises to do, and you can do them every day. And especially if you have cold hands and cold feet and you don't like the cold. You know if your kidney yang depleted because you won't like the cold. You know if your kidney yin depleted because you won't like the heat. You won't be able to sit in the sauna. It just overheat you really quickly. Yeah. But if your kidney yang depleted, you won't like being cold. The thought of going outside and freezing cold will not make you feel good. Now, if your kidney yin depleted and your kidney yang depleted too, usually if your kidney yang depleted, you'll be kidney yin depleted, but it would be more kidney yang. But if your kidney yin and kidney yang, it's obvious you're going to be really cold in the mornings and you'll be really hot at night time. So you're just driving you crazy, because what happens, your kidneys are your thermostat in your body to regulate the temperature. Now, if you don't have enough energy, then you get hot really quickly, you get cold really quickly. The thermostat changes really, really fast, because it just overheat too quickly and you get cold really quickly. And so when you've got more temperature, then it regulates that process. Yeah, so the body regulates the temperature a lot easier. Anyway, hopefully that's helped. If you have any questions about that, please ask. And if you're watching this later on in a year's time, if you have a question that comes up, please ask me. You're very welcome about how to TCMC this. In the commentary underneath it, I'll write some stuff about the 5 of them: the kidney, liver qi stagnation, the yang, kidney yang, the qi stagnation, the qi deficiency, the blood deficiency. I'll write everything underneath it for you so you can see, so you can read it and you can work out which one's yours by the symptom picture. I'll write the symptoms out you get with it as well. There you go. And if you have any questions, I'll even write I'll find a formula for yang qi to build up yang qi in your body. I'll give you a couple of classic yang qi, kidney yang qi formulas that will create more heat inside your body. There you go. Enjoy your day and have a great day. Roll back on your thumbs. Left hand underneath, right hand on top, 2 thumbs together. Go. Make a fist with the left hand, cover with the right. Bring towards your heart. And then down to your physical center. Return the energy back to your lower dantian. Take a step back and bow to each other. Have a beautiful day, everybody in the world. Cheers. Bye-bye. See you next week.